You are now listening to the smooth sensations and high vibrations of Alex, host of the best relationship channel on YouTube. Alex, drop them gems on us.
You got a big bag, let me bang. Show me where your friends at, we can flip that. Let me put you on the game. 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 I'll show you where the red at, where the blue at. Show you where they flip that, where they bitch at. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game. Let me put you on the game right now.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And I want to talk about why men should not avoid college-educated women or high-earning women in general. It doesn't matter if she has her own business, she getting money that way. If she has a trade, she getting money that way. Or she just comes from a family of elite heritage, or a family full of old money, so she got money from her family and she's just used to living a nicer lifestyle. A lot of people will tell you to avoid these women. I say do not avoid these women. First of all, most men automatically in their brain think, I want to get a woman because I need a woman who makes less than me, because if I get a woman who makes more money than me, or if I get a woman who makes as much money as me, she won't be submissive, she won't respect me, she won't be caring, nurturing, feminine woman. That's not true. And this is coming from a man who, if you've been subscribed to this channel, you already know this. But in case you're new here, who dates CDOs, who dates dentists, who dates travel nurses, who dates lawyers, or who dates women who come from old money and their families got money, okay? Rather or not a woman's going to be submissive, nurturing, caring, feminine, all that extra stuff has more to do with, one, how she was raised and what she was raised to be, and two, how much she likes you, rather or not she respects you as a man. That has absolutely nothing to do with how much money she does or doesn't make. And as I said to you guys before, even with me being someone who always dates higher earning women or women who come from families of money, okay, so they're just used to having money, that doesn't change their femininity at all. They still cook. They still clean. Okay, if I tell them I want them to come to a date dressed a certain way, they dress that way. They're still nurturing, caring, feminine. It has absolutely nothing to do with how much money that they have. Again, that has more to do with how they were raised, and then whether or not they respect you as a man and what they're willing to give to you, what type of value they see in you. What type of plan? Do they trust your plan? Okay, he has a plan laid out. I like this plan. I think it's going to work. I'm going to follow his plan. That's the biggest mistake that a dude makes. See, you mistake a woman being in survival mode. You mistake a woman being needy. You mistake a woman seeing you as a way out of the hood, or way out of the favelas, or a way to America, or whatever the case may be, to be, oh yeah, she's sweet, she's caring, she's nurturing, she's feminine, she's everything I want, when in reality, that's a play to get comfortable, because she's never been comfortable in life. Believe it or not, guys, there's a lot of women out here who don't got a pot to piss in that'll give you all the attitude in the world. You think because you got a Tesla, I'm just going to listen to you, I ain't going to listen to you, I don't mean nothing. They'll give you all the kickback in the world. They'll give you all the kickback in the world. So making the mistake, which like I said, a lot of men make, of thinking, she gonna be bougie, she gonna be masculine because she got all that bread, like she can't be feminine. That's a mistake. A masculine woman is a masculine woman. There are plenty of broke masculine women. As a matter of fact, I'd argue, if you really pay attention to the Trailer Park Tracy's, if you really pay attention to the Ratchet Rihannas or the Hood Rats, if you really pay attention to the refried brings, okay, refried brings, Latina women who are from the streets, or the leftover low main Lou Chains, those women are usually the ones who buck at you the most. It's usually refried being Henrietta, leftover low main Luang, okay, Ratchet Rihanna or Trailer Park Tracy. It's very rarely the high value or the elite versions of these women who are going to give you the most kickback. You'd be surprised how many women, like I said, got a pot to piss in, will give you the most lip. So that's a bad strategy from drunk. See, if a woman has her own money and she's still being feminine and submissive to you, you know that that's a conscious choice. She doesn't have to do that. You're not giving her a lifestyle that she can't afford on her own. You're not giving her anything that she can't do by herself. So she's making a conscious choice to do this because she respects you as a man. See, a lot of you dudes want to date women who are lower earning because you were leading with your wallet. I don't know when this became cool again. We used to all know not to do this, but somehow over the last 3 years, I kind of blame Kevin Samuels. It's been all about 6 figures and leading with your wallet. Guys, if you lead with your wallet, you're going to get tricked. I repeat, if you lead with your wallet, you're going to get tricked. All right? So they leave with their wallet thinking that they have this feminine, submissive, nurturing, caring woman or whatever, and the woman gets her green card, or the woman gets married, or a woman has your baby, which I tell you guys all the time, giving a woman a baby is like giving her a ring, because all that signifies security. Because if you marry her and she divorces you, what happens? She gets alimony. If you have a kid with her and you leave, what happens? She gets child support. If she's from a poor third world country and you bring her over here and she leaves, she already has her green card. All these things are security. So when you have a woman who is not secured and you're the one bringing her to security, you never really know if she actually bangs with you or likes you. When you have a woman who is being feminine, submissive, nurturing, and caring because she was either just raised to be that way, or because she respects you as a man, she wants to do that for you, but she's already secure, you don't have to worry about those alternative angles. Okay? A woman who's a lawyer, she's not leaving you for alimony, child support. She can't get it. She makes more money than you, or at least as much money as you. A woman who's coming from a family that's already old money and established, same difference. Women who have money or women who are educated, they don't leave you for a come up. There is no come up. They're already up. Now, most people argue against this saying, well, Alex, I've heard that 80% of college educated women get divorced or file for divorces. While that statistic may possibly be true, here's what you guys don't realize. Women with money already protect their money before they even marry you. Women with money bring up prenups before you do. Any dude who's watching this who deals with a woman who has a lot of bread, they'll tell you that I'm not lying. I remember when I was dating a lawyer one time. This was way back like 5 years ago, right? When I was dating a lawyer, she said to me, hey, listen, once we hit like 55 or something, if we make it that long, if we were married, I probably would get divorced. And I said, why? And this was before I got my financial license and I understood more what she was saying, but she's basically like, because your retirement benefits would be more beneficial if we get divorced before that point. Now, we would still stay together and live in the same household, but we would get divorced so we could both get more money and pull more money in. Asset protection, basically. So what I'm saying is sometimes they're getting divorced for reasons that don't even have to do with having a problem with you. It's literally just in the best interest of hiding money or assets. But other times they might be getting divorced because, like I told you guys before, if we're going to talk about how women file for divorce 70% of the time, then we have to assume the top 2 reasons for divorce is the reason that women are leaving. And what's the top 2 reasons for divorce? Number 1, getting cheated on or someone having an affair. And number 2, financial reasons, aka somebody's money is falling off or someone can't keep up their responsibilities. So really, if a woman who's college educated is leaving you, it's probably because you either cheated on her or you just weren't able to carry your weight financially anymore. If you're an elite man, neither one of those 2 things become a problem. But again, even if they do, she doesn't qualify for child support. She doesn't qualify for alimony, so it doesn't hurt you. But the bigger factor here is these women, you know that the love is real. There's no reason for them to fake it because they already have everything on their own. On top of that, a lot of you guys complain about reciprocation. Well, women don't do anything for you. They don't take you anywhere. They don't treat you anywhere. You come on this channel, you see all the time. Women taking me to concerts. Women taking me to sporting events. Women taking me out on boats. Women taking me to U.S. Open. And you say to yourself, dang, why are they doing all this? Because they have the money to show appreciation through gifts. If a woman relies on you to take care of her 100% of the time, which I've done before and I don't have a problem with, but she's not going to be able to shower you financially with gifts. She's not going to be able to spoil you or hit you with that type of reciprocation because she does not have the assets to allocate to that. So you don't get to experience that. If you're dating women of a lower tier, not only can they not provide that, but their expectation is, well, you want to be the man, so why should I have to buy you anything? See, again, when you leave with your wallet, it can be used against you. Why would you expect a gift for Valentine's Day? You're the one who's the provider, but why would you expect a gift for your birthday? You're the one who's the provider. See, a lot of times what I teach you guys is, yes, you should be the provider. No, I don't believe in equal partnerships. But you're supposed to make that be earned. I repeat, you're supposed to make that be earned. And a lot of that earning comes before you tell her, okay, you can quit work. If you're dealing with a high value woman, I told you guys before, I wouldn't even tell her to leave her job until y'all ready to have kids. Because why? That would help stack the bread. Both of you making big money, y'all should be able to stack more than enough bread that she can take 0 to 5 years off. Y'all can have y'all 1 to 2 kids and then she can get right back to it because the skill never leaves. If you're a lawyer, you're always a lawyer. If you're a doctor, you're always a doctor. If you're a dentist, you're always a dentist. You can always get your job back, but that gives you the 0 to 5 years to go ahead and have 2 kids, get them to the age where they're in school, okay, or get them to the age where they can at least speak and articulate themselves. So that way, if you do send them to a family member's house or daycare and something goes AWOL, because I told you guys before, most of the child touching and the child rapes come from those places, they'll be able to articulate that something strange is going on versus you sending the kid out there and letting them get groomed before they're old enough to talk. But either way, even if you take a woman completely under your wing who has nothing, you still need to put her through a trial period. You still need to make her earn it. A lot of you dudes, again, like I said, you're coming in, leading smacked up with a wallet, and because you're leading slapped up with that wallet becomes everything. If that wallet ever goes away, you have nothing to fall back on, which is one of the last points I want to make. If you're dating a woman who's a high earner, let's say for whatever reason, right? Your job decides to lay you off. You're out of money for like a year or two. Your woman has a skill where she could get a job, she could pick up all the bills, okay? Let's say you get fired, same difference. Let's say for whatever reason you get kicked off of YouTube like Andrew Tate, or Amazon took my movie down. So I'm in the process right now of re-editing my movie so I can put it back up. Let's say I didn't have any other sources of income and something like that happened to me. If you have a woman who's a high earner, or she comes from an elite family, or she's in an elite situation, she can pick up the slack until you get back on your feet. If you take in a woman who has absolutely nothing, if you take in a woman who can do absolutely nothing, who has no branch or no family that she can pull on, she's going to leave your ass as soon as you lose whatever income that you have coming in. So they're an asset because of that as well. But again, there's nothing wrong with taking a lower income socioeconomic woman. You're taking a bigger chance, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying all your women have to be educated. I'm not saying all your women have to be elite financially. I'm not indicating that, but what I am indicating to men is it's a mistake to eliminate a woman solely because of that reason, and it's also a mistake to think that because a woman is a high earner, that she's not going to be feminine, she's not going to be submissive, and she's not going to do the things that a lower wage woman or a lower value woman would do because she doesn't have to. She will do it, but it'll be more authentic because she's doing it because she wants to. She's already comfortable at her parents' house, or she's already comfortable at her job, or she's already comfortable doing whatever she's doing, but she's submitting to you because she trusts you, she trusts your plan, and she likes you as a man, and it's more authentic, and you can actually trust it more than you can from a woman who actually can't provide that lifestyle for herself. So again, there's nothing wrong with providing a lifestyle to a certain woman that she hasn't been introduced to, as long as you're properly vetting her. But by no means should you just say, I'm going to eliminate higher earning women because they're not going to do these things. That's not true. A lot of the times, that's just guys who, they have no personality outside their wallet. Don't let them trick you into thinking that that has to be you, because it does not. I am Alex, and I am out. Peace.